Hello to all the good people at Crash Champion 641. It's David at Discount Forklift. I'm standing here right next to your beautiful new 6,000 pound forklift, lithium ion powered. She is made by Lift Hero. You can see we've got your name on there, your logo. She's got the company colors on there. We're very proud of the way she came out, not just because of looks, although she is beautiful, but also because of performance. I'm sure that you will join us in agreeing that this is a great forklift and will hopefully do everything you need it to do. I want to introduce you to your new shop assistant. Her name is Patsy. She's got a name tag on each side there. One of the things that's unique about Patsy is she's very sensitive about her name. She wants everybody to call her by name. She's a workhorse anyway, but if you guys will call her by her name, she'll give you a little extra. So there's a little bonus for you. Before I go on with the rest of the forklift, I want to show you some things that I'm going to send you in this goodie bag here. Here's the forklift equipment maintenance guide. Lots of good information here about forklifts and maintenance. Fortunately for you guys, a lot of that is not going to apply because you were smart enough to buy a lithium ion powered forklift. That eliminates about 90 or 95% of the maintenance, so you're already heads up on everybody else. Back behind this tab here, there are all your periodic check-offs. I always recommend that people leave those originals in the book there. Shoot photocopies of them, and that way you always know where there's a good, clean original to shoot that out of. Thanks to my good friends back here in the shop, I've got this little brochure here. This is the forklift troubleshooting guide. They've put this together. Start with a real basic diagram of the forklift and all of the components of it, so everybody's calling it the same thing. This is a real good little guide. There's lots of information in here, things that have come up over the years, solutions to them and stuff. Hopefully they'll help you out a little bit. A little light reading there. And here's a couple of things that are not light reading. This is the use and maintenance manual. Here is the parts manual. I'm going to put both those in there. And there are a couple of fun things in here though. Here is a Lift Hero hat, our favorite brand of forklift. Send that to you. And I've got a t-shirt here. This is the evolution of lifting. There's the front. There's the back. So I want to redirect your attention back to Patsy's name tag. You see where her name tag is. Just in front of that is the door. That's the charging door. The charging port is behind that. Notice the sticker that's beneath that. Very important, guys. Remove the keys from the ignition before you go to charge it. That's going to solve so many problems before they ever occur. Just do that and you'll be happy. You'll never know what the problems could have been, but it's going to be a good thing. So just pop this door open here. Behind there is your charging port with this rubber cap on there. Pull the cap off. You can plug your charger right into that. When you're done charging, if you would put this rubber cap back on there, that will keep that port clean and make it easy for you to charge for years and years to come. Let's go on around the forklift here. I do want you guys to notice the tires. These are great tires. Very pleased with the tires they put on here. They've got some grip for sure. You guys get a little bit of inclement weather. If you go out in a little rain, little snow, little ice, whatever, you should be fine with these tires. Up on the mast here, you can see that there's a service sticker. There's a service sticker on each side. That is a good way to keep track of your service intervals. And if you look, you can see all the grease certs have been greased across the forklift slide. That's been greased, makes it a little easier for you to move your forks. Speaking of forks, I want you to notice them. We've painted them red with yellow tips. We do that because we're very safety conscious. We know you guys are as well. When you think about your forks, if you know where your tips are, you know where the rest of the forks are. So with that yellow tip, hopefully that'll be easy to keep track of, and everybody can go home safe and sound at the end of every day. Moving on to the forklift itself, I will tell you there are 4 things that you need to do to start this forklift. First one is to put your butt in the seat. Just done that. The second one, try to adjust the seat here real quick. There we go. Fasten the seat belt. If you'll fasten the seatbelt when you first get on the forklift and leave it on the entire time you're on, that's the proper safety procedure. You have to have the parking brake engaged and you have to have the transmission in neutral. Let's take just a minute and go around the forklift here across the dash. This red button on the left-hand side here is the button you'll probably never use. That is designed to cut off the power to the battery. The battery is non-serviceable. It does not need to be watered. It's all a sealed unit, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you come out one morning and your forklift doesn't light up, it doesn't start, there's a good place to start right there. Pull that button up, make sure nobody bumped it, pushed it in. Parking brake is pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to explain that to you. Transmission control, there's 3 positions on that. Up is forward, middle is neutral, down is reverse. Have it in the middle position in neutral when you start. On the right side are your work lights and your blinkers. You get your 3 forklift levers. Here is your up, down, your tilt, and your side shift. Up on the mast up here, you'll notice that there is a 6,000 pound capacity sticker. Another little built-in safety guide. Should not ever have to exceed that with what you guys are doing. I mean, that should be plenty enough weight. Do not exceed it. There's enough fools on the internet trying to show off their lack of skills on forklifts, on those forklift fails anyway, that we don't want to add any crash champions to that list. There is a translucent roof overhead here. Will give you a little bit of protection about that weather. You got a rear view mirror here. Obviously you can adjust that to your personal taste to see what's going on behind you. Speaking of behind you, there is a yellow or amber light behind that will flash when you start the forklift. There's also a blue light that will shine on the ground. If you will keep in mind that this is all designed for awareness. We want everybody around you to be aware. There's also an alarm that will go on as soon as we fire up the forklift. The alarm will stay on the entire time the forklift is in motion, or the key is on, I should say. And since there's no engine, no starter in this, there's no grinding sound. Turn on the key. Your alarm comes on, your lights come on. It takes about 10 or 15 seconds to go through your safety checks. Once you've done that, you're good to go. First thing I want to do for you is a brake check. Great brakes there. You'll notice there is a horn button back here on this grab handle. Good way to keep your balance, keep your stability, is to hold on to that. And you've got a horn in the middle of the steering wheel back here. Whichever way you're going, you can make people aware that you're there so everybody stays safe. Let me give you a quick little demo of what this forklift can do. She's very powerful but very agile. I'm confident that she can do everything you need her to do in the confined space that you guys do it. So whether you're going forwards or backwards, she is equally agile. Okay, here are your work lights. Here's your blinkers. Just run the forks all the way up. Bring them back down. Let's tilt them all the way forward, all the way back. Back to our normal operating position. Here's your side shift. There we go, guys. It's a great forklift. I think you'll find that she is a great addition to your team. If you take care of her, she'll take care of you. And we want to make sure that this takes some workload off of you guys, saves your backs, and makes you a ton of money. That's the whole purpose of this deal after all. We appreciate you doing business with us so we can support businesses like yours. and here is your serial number.